Let me break down how our business got over 50 bookings this week. Look, I'm making this training on a Saturday. We finish, tracking our bookings on a Sunday. So, look, we'll be well over 50. And I just want to share with you a couple of lessons that we are learning always along the way, just in the hope that maybe it inspires you, it opens your mind on a couple of things that are working right now. Look, if you've never met me before, my name's Jimmy. I built a couple of gyms to a couple of $1 million a year, successfully sold those. Now I run an online coaching business and also digital agency. Again, we do multi seven figures, have a really big team. It's really fun, all those kind of cool things. And the funnel that we're actually running is a book a call funnel. So, look, our aim is to get as many people to book calls as we can, get them to attend, and get them to, pay us money for the exceptional services that we run. And so when I always think about marketing, one of the things that really helped me is when I was first in my gyms were about to go bankrupt. Like I was a really, really shit business owner. And when before I was about to quit, is what I decided was to market my business for an hour every single day. And I know that sounds like really simple in concept, but a couple of years later, I had a multi seven figure gym company, learned heaps about marketing, how to get calls booked. That was in-person consults back in the day. And it actually changed my life. Like you'll see, if you have a look over on the edge of this, you'll get to see a little bit of the water, right? Like I get to work overlooking the fucking water like every single day, have an amazing life. And it's all because I've just learned how to market and be able to, get people to raise their hand that they're interested in working. And then obviously, all the other things that come off the back of being a business owner. But in terms of the actual funnels that we run, so I'll cover kind of paid ads first. So within the paid ads, we run two different types of funnels. So we have like a direct book a call funnel. So we've got ads about our offer. They go to a landing page, people book a call, and then they attend that call and they pay us money. So that works really, really well. We've gone through a lot of iterations on that. At the moment, I checked my ads earlier today. We're getting leads for like $21.60, which is definitely the best that it's been, in a while. When I first started to run this funnel, guys, I was actually getting leads. I was telling my mate, Adriana, I was getting leads, like so people just giving their name, email, phone number on this B2B offer for $176. And it was really, really tough and it was really, really challenging, especially with the prices of our services. We've got like a price of a service, like $100 a week, right? And it was really, really, really challenging. And it took me about $40,000 in ad spend to get these working really consistently. Where I know if I spend X amount of money every week, I'm able to get 10, 15, 20 calls or whatever it might be. And at the moment, I'm working with my amazing partner, Brad, in this business. Look, we can only handle about 50 calls a week, maybe 60 at like a maximum. So not actually looking to press it above that. As long as we kind of get that 50 every week, we're pretty sweet. And this kind of book a call funnel definitely really works. It's very, very hands off compared to all the other stuff, that I'm about to cover. I've just got to edit the ads and optimize them. Once a landing page is optimized, it's kind of set and forget, all the automations off the back of it and things like that. Look, one of the things you just have to be mindful of, especially if you're running, whether you're running like any type of business where people are booking a call, demonstration, in-person consult, is off paid ads, your no-show rates are a little bit higher for sure. So you just really want to focus on making sure that you're nurturing those leads in between the time they book and also the time that they attend. We use a few texting systems that works well. Like when someone books a call, we send them out 3 messages that they have to reply to be able to confirm that call. And if they don't reply, is we just cancel their call and just kind of move on with our life. And, the way that I kind of think about it is, in my life, if I say I'm going to do something, then I do it. So what I want is for the people coming through their funnels, if they go through and book a call, great. Right. But if they can't reply to a simple text message within a couple of hours that they're going to attend, I know that they are not the right person to join our program right now. So the sales guy, Brad, he knows just to cancel the call straight away. Now, one of the things kind of happens is when we cancel the call, sometimes it just frees up calendar space, which is great. We don't hear from that individual until they're ready to start to coach with us, or maybe we never hear from them again, right? But sometimes if they don't reply and we do cancel the call, they reach out and go, hey, my call just got cancelled, wondering what's happening. And we just rebook them, often the same times free, or we book them in another time. Okay. But we're always using that texting flow. If they don't reply, boom, all good. Okay. We just cancel the call and then either they don't reach out to us or they do. And it's a really good kind of secret and tactic that I've been using lately that is absolutely, incredible. Now, the next kind of paid ads funnel we use is a lead magnet funnel. Okay, so at the moment we're running an ad. It's like 19 tasks ChatGPT can do for your business or something like that. It's actually really good training. If you guys ever see the ad, make sure you opt into it. I'm really proud of it anyway. It took me like 5 hours to prepare that presentation. But we have a lead magnet, right? So basic image ad going to a lead form. We're getting their name, email, phone number. We're only running these ads on Facebook, and I'll talk about the reason why in a bit. Okay, so lead form, boom, name, email, phone number, auto populated. There's one qualification question, and then once they opt in on the last page of that lead gen form, it's like, hey, download your training now. Okay. And it goes to a link where they can join the group. Now, in the header of our group, one of the things I was testing and I kind of finally cracked it was in the header of the group, instead of having like about what the group's about or whatever, it just has claim your free training here. So then everyone joins the group and they know exactly where to get their free training and it's all held within there. Now, when people join our group, there's a couple of questions, and there's just one question that I want everyone to answer in there. It's would you like help implementing the paid ads funnel that took one of our clients to $400,000 per month in revenue? It says, like, give me more info. Yes, I'm interested, or not right now. And so they have to answer that. So then that way, when our messenger team is seeing people join the group, we know where they're at intent wise. Okay. And here's where the real magic happens. So off the back of this, there's a couple of different ways that we can contact them. Okay, so number one, we have a messenger bot which we set up in our high level, which we do for like our business, a lot of people that we work with, where the messenger bot will start to message people questions to get them to reply, and then we've trained the messenger bot to run them through a script to get them booked in for a call, which is really cool. But then also on top of that, in the lead generation form, as an update, it was ages ago, but some of you people might not know about it just yet. But in a lead gen form, if you run an ad on Facebook, is what it can do. It'll open up in your business paid messenger and where you can also chat to them there. So then we can chat to them via bot. Okay. We can also chat to them via messaging on the business page, and we can also add them on my personal Facebook profile once they join the group to be able to get in contact with them in that ecosystem. And look, that works really, really well for us. It is an absolutely incredibly simple funnel. We've been running this for ages and ages and ages. So I guess on top of that, there's a little bit of content that you do in the group. I spend a lot of time in our free Facebook group. What we kind of do in that group is it's not like, I don't know if this is the best strategy in the world, but it definitely helps me get 50 bookings a week. So what we kind of do is release a new training, right, every single day in that group. So, say the one the guys are going to get today, which is the reason I'm making this, is like, hey, we got 50 bookings last week. If you want my training on how I do it, comment me below, and we do at everyone. So in our group kind of spikes up a lot. And I am one of those like annoying people that does at everyone. So, but what that does is when we do those posts, it gets people to engage and comment, where then we can DM and start to have a chat to them to see if we can help. And so the pro of that is it does helps us get heaps of bookings. I guess like the negative downside to it, sometimes I think about, is often people kind of leave the group. But I was talking to a mentor about it, and it's kind of like, I guess, in an email where you can opt out and, unsubscribe if you don't want emails and things like that. So it doesn't really, like, I wouldn't say it bothers me, but it's definitely something I think about. But it just works so well for us that it's like, any time I've tried to change away from that strategy, our bookings from the group have absolutely tanked. But then posting content in the group, making it as valuable as possible, answering people's questions and things like that. Now, from these ads, so from all the ads we've ran in our lifetime, lead magnet, book a call funnels, we've got email lists, and our email list is so big. If everyone in our email list was, paying us money, I, would own Manly pretty much. So what we do in the emails is I just have a very, very, very simple strategy trying to drive people to the group. So I post valuable content in our free Facebook group, and then I write an email about that, and I go, hey, made a new training on XYZ, blah, 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 blah. If you would like it, tap below. That redirects them so they engage in the Facebook group. And then we have a PS statement of like, if you'd ever like to work together, we can run your ads, do this, blah 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 blah. Just reply me. And that always gets us a couple of bookings. I wouldn't say I'm the best at email for sure, but it does help. But it's definitely not the I guess the most prolific way that we get bookings each week. And then once a week in our emails, I just write like a short Dean Jackson 9-word email, essentially, do you want to work together kind of thing. So that works really, really well for us in emails. We do like to email daily. Again, some people love it, some people hate it. It's like whatever works really well for us. As long as I keep getting 50 bookings a week, I'm not looking, I'm not really looking for too many reasons why things aren't working. I'm more just continuing to do, what has been so successful for us. On the social media kind of thing, guys, I have to be really honest with you guys, and I don't know, I don't know if I'm not proud of it. I don't know. I've definitely been thinking about it a lot, but because our business was running so smoothly, the ads go so well, the lead magnet ads and the Facebook group. And there's another way we get bookings in a little bit that I'll tell you is I like stop posting on Instagram, stop posting on TikTok, stop posting on our podcast, stop posting on YouTube. Wasn't posting as much on Facebook, which is honestly an incredible way to grow. Like a lot of the people that I coach. We like grew massively off organic for many years. And I just honestly fell out of love with it. I just wasn't enjoying posting anymore. I wasn't feeling it. I'm not sure why. So I just kind of stopped. But we've started to do that again. Again, not getting a ton of bookings. I did just get one before I made this training. Actually, this guy was messaging me on Instagram and booked in. So I guess starting the content again week one has been positive, but I wouldn't say I'm the best in the world. Definitely not at Instagram. But it is like a way that we're kind of starting to get a few more bookings. So I'll give you guys kind of updates on that over the next couple of weeks. And the last one that we get a lot of bookings on is actually upgrades. So, within our business, we've got like different services that we offer people. So, like, some people do one-on-one business coaching with me. We run people's ads, Google ads. We've got a CRM, we've got a messenger bot. We can build people's websites, heaps of different stuff. And so we do get a few upgrades every week. We keep that like kind of like pretty relaxed. If we have something really cool and exciting, we'll let our members know about it. If not, in the communication channels where they can kind of talk to us, when they book a group call or whether they do their weekly check-in, which is just a customer success thing we do, they can kind of select options of if they would like to chat about our services. So then we can kind of keep them, within the ecosystem. And that's pretty much everything on the marketing. I haven't done a video like this in a while, so I just kind of wrote a couple of notes on a piece of paper. So I hope that you guys, found that, as valuable as I hope you found it incredibly valuable. Let's start there and continue on. And look, guys, if you like this training, if you like to hear more about like what's happening in my business and what we're doing and things like that, we do innovate really fast. We do test lots of different crazy things that work and that don't work. Is I'd love if you send me a message on social, maybe just say that you enjoyed it. And of course, if you guys do it at the moment in my content flow, I'm just doing content because I love it. So if you guys enjoy it and if it add value, then obviously that's always my goal. Is you just give me a message and I'll do a few more of these trainings for you guys. If not, maybe see you in the Facebook group, maybe click on one of my ads, whatever it might be. But I'm sure, now you have a little bit more understanding about what we do. You'll have a feel of the process because I have absolutely no doubt everyone listening to this or everyone watching this is going to see an ad or go through one of the processes that we run at some stage. And my hope is obviously that you enjoy the process and you join our $100 a week program and you let me blow your business up with you and we just absolutely dominate. Bye bye, guys.